find functional hilarity at the Pop Roast Emporium.
The hot topics as well as the viewers have been showing out for season 2 of Pop Roast.
Yes!
The fall is here. Hopefully we see the downfall of a president right now. But yeah, you want to start with the main.
Let's start with Housewives of Atlanta.
I feel like we need to rewatch it.
Of course. Now, I complain about this all the time, but I'm not going to stop until I get what I want. Why do they only put it out, like, on Twitter that first day? Like, it's your trailer.
And it's not even on Bravo.
They won't put that shit on Bravo to save their lives. They just uploaded it to their website 3 hours ago.
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
It's like
first, I mean, People Magazine will have it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense.
Okay.
They're selling it to people, and that's like their people exclusive. Because that's how, like, that's their official communicator. Like,
actually, like, all the trailers debut through People Magazine. When you think about it, like Potomac did, Jersey did, and then I didn't expect the Housewives trailer to come out so early.
Maybe they're going to start the season early.
Oh, it's November 3rd.
November 3rd. Okay, about a month.
Yeah.
About a month. Well, actually, first, let's talk about the picture. Stunning.
I have nothing bad to say. Like, let me look at it. Everyone looks good. Like, they look like money, and then Portia just looking like eleganza. Like,
everybody.
Even Candy.
Candy looks rich. When have I ever said that?
I feel like I wish we could just play like a whole a rundown of all our shows where you went through Candy and her makeup, her hair, or her clothing. I wish we could do like that. But anyway,
it would take too much time.
It would. Kenya Moore
is giving body in that dress. The hair is flawless. Even Nene, that antler is laid for the gods. I love the belt. I love
rich. Everyone looks rich.
Really rich.
Like, Cynthia looks regal. And you know Eve was going to kill a photo shoot. Even how boring she is.
Even pregnant.
Yes. Whoever did the styling in this photo shoot.
I think it's the same person that did Beverly Hills.
Okay.
Because remember how good that Beverly Hills photo was? It was like, y'all are kind of giving movie stars, so this is good. Like, if we're going to do Vanity fucking Fair, October edition.
Yes.
Yes. It's the...
This is what the premier black franchise should look like. Oh,
God. And now we're going to have to do a side-by-side between this picture and the reunion looks of Potomac. I don't even have to say anything. I could just put the pictures up.
And then whoever decided to do black, like, it was just...
I think it's navy black blue.
I think it's... Well, it comes off as black.
Really?
Actually...
It's like the dress.
Yeah. I don't know. Now that you say it, I mean... In the comments, help us out. Black, or do you see like a
navy
deep
blue.
Navy?
I see like a deep navy.
I saw black. Anywho... It looks stunning. I was just really surprised that I had nothing bad to say about the photo. Everyone looks good. We have 6 peach holders. Kenya's back. There's no like...
Marlo ain't get shit.
Marlo will never get shit. Shamari is not there. And
who?
Exactly. But Mr. Owl, let me tell you. This is what she said when someone asked her about the why isn't she there? So they asked her, why did you get fired? And she was like, I was not fired, sweet face. I chose not to return due to personal reasons. The sun sets and rises when it's ready. In quotation marks. Thoughts? She chose to not come back.
You know, I think that she did. They offered her $25 a day, and she said no.
Exactly. I think that's what it was. They weren't going to pay her any more for the second season. Well, her second season. And
they may not have asked her back.
I feel like Tanya is a good switch out, and Yavanna called ACU.
Oh, that's right. We're getting ACU.
Yeah. I guess we get to the trailer now.
Okay. Nene's breast must be like rocks, because when she did that titty shake, did nothing move. Now, Candy gonna tell Todd, you got 6 new businesses, and you ain't gonna do nothing with them. He's kind of busy raising children, yours, and then yours and his together.
And the upcoming one.
So, how can he be Mr. Mom and, Mr. Businessman? You got to choose, and that's a fresh baby.
Yeah.
And I don't see Mama Joyce babysitting. Hell, Mama Joyce out at Old Lady Gang.
Yeah, I think she's managing all the restaurants.
Greg creeping around Atlanta, and Nene wants an open marriage. I mean, I guess it's Moose's mating season.
At least we're beyond cancer.
Yes.
And yeah. We are beyond cancer, and we can have not a dreary Nene plot line,
Or a Negro spiritual. Off key.
Yes, reload. Oh my God, he did do that.
Mark said, you could take everything. I'll build it again. Mark is, that's a little more feist than I expected from him.
I was expecting 3 snaps in a Z formation after that. Honestly. But yeah, I think he can. What? I just think he can get everything back. I feel like Kenya had more to lose than he did, honestly.
So, Kenya says they're in a really low place in their marriage. Child, you ain't been married but a minute. Also, is she really getting divorced?
You think they're just a plot line?
Now, here's the thing. He might be playing a really good game of possum. And she's got a Peter Thomas. And she's just slowly but surely going to unleash him on the audience.
Huh.
And they both are going to laugh all the way to the bank, on again, off again, getting a spinoff.
Oh, gosh. I could just see it now. Her moving to New York and The Dailies or something like that. Mm-hmm. Or The Daily Show.
Well, yeah, they would try it. I hope The Daily Show wouldn't let them. But that would definitely sully their brand.
But I'm hoping that it's a real divorce and...
Well, you've got to be really married to get really divorced. I just hope Bravo fires her ass if she pulled that stunt.
Well, she got the peach now.
For now.
You want them to impeach her?
Yes. Yeah, if she lied, if you lie, you get impeached. That's how the shit go on Bravo. That's how the shit go with the Constitute too.
I feel like Nene talking to Marlo about Cynthia, how she's a backstabbing tramp or whatever, but I think that's at the beginning of the season.
When somebody taped Cynthia dogging Nene, that's spillage from last season.
Right.
Because I swear they were talking about it at the reunion. They're back.
I hardly saw Eva in that, actually.
She's pregnant.
They're actually in Greece right now.
Mm-hmm. Grilling Kenya over her fraudulent union.
They have 3 destinations this year. They have Toronto.
Oh, yeah, they already did Toronto. They're in Greece now. I actually wouldn't mind going to Greece.
Yeah. My friend's actually in Greece now, and I was texting her, the housewives are there.
Ooh, have her get us some exclusive.
Well, hopefully. I'm not sure if, she would go the same places they're going.
Hell, I'd find out. The island ain't that big.
That's a very good point. So, remember the exclusives that all dropped while they were filming? They all turned out to be true. Love B. Scott's sources. The, what was it? Where Cynthia was snitching or something like that? The video, audio. That was a beef between Kenya and Nene, right? Mm-hmm. So they actually were fighting. And then the other fight was Yvonne and Portia. So we already know who's fighting.
Okay, good. But I think now with this new divorce drama,
right,
it's not going to be all about Nene anymore. And that's going to drive her up the wall. Now, I hope we don't get too much of Kenya and it becomes the Kenya hour, where it's all about Kenya and Mark and Ishir. Isn't she married? And then this divorce. And where is that marriage certificate? I want to know. Somebody, can you run to Fulton County and ask? I emailed them, but they slow today. They ain't gotten back to me.
They might have got married in New York or got the certificate in New York.
Possibly.
But you really think the marriage is fake?
I think that she got married in St. Lucia and that was it. And this is all for the show. I could see him not wanting to tangle up his coin.
I could see her being that desperate.
Marriage is about the merging and protections of assets, but she might be like, I don't know how well this is going to go. And so, like, that divorce it's going to take longer than the marriage.
Yeah. Overall, I thought it was a good trailer. I mean, we know what's going to happen, but, you know, it's nice to have something, you know,
exciting to look forward to.
Yeah.
But I think the fights are going to give. I'm glad Kenya's back in the mix. I can't believe I said that. But now with this divorce drama, it's like, okay, you're actually going to bring something.
Right.
And if she brings lies, I would love to see her exposed.
Or Mr. Daly exposed.
And then impeached.
Are we done with Housewives of Atlanta? Atlanta.
Let's see. Hold on.
Oh, and Candy's going to be on The Shy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like another check. Candy-coated checks.
She going to be acting, huh?
Acting. Have I seen her act before? Well, that was in A Mother's Love, right? Where she was acting.
Oh, Lord.
Or was she just behind the scenes?
That shut down, like, mid-tour?
Yeah.
Wasn't even, it was 2 stops in. Yeah, I don't know, honey. We're going to see. We're going to see what you have to offer.
Well, you know,
I don't watch The Shy, so I won't see, but we'll hear about it.
Well, people were dropping like flies over there because of certain things that happened.
Oh, that's right. Okay, you got to bring in a whole new plot
because, you know,
line.
Lala was signed on to act on there, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because we can get to the other Housewives. Because I kind of think I enjoyed the Housewives of New Jersey trailer more.
Really?
I did, because you know what? I didn't expect anything to happen. We don't hear anything about it.
No, we
just
do.
hear about Teresa's, like, husband and stuff like that. But we don't hear about...
You know why? They're boring and no one really gives a fuck. I'll be right back. But yes, let's peep at this Jersey trailer. Margaret got that ponytail pulled. Last season, she was pushing folks in the pool.
Yeah.
But now, you getting that tail tug.
Who do you think it was? I think it was Danielle. That's the only one who would do it, I think.
I could see it being Danielle or Teresa.
Or that one with the 5 raging, screaming kids.
I don't see her busting a grape.
Huh. Okay.
She's the type you could spit in her face, she won't do shit to you. Every day, Dolores Catania looks more and more like Wendy Williams.
Is that's shade, I believe, right?
Well, I think it just proves that
I thought she was a black woman.
Wendy's father was out there cheating in Jersey. They around the same age. I might just have to do a side by side. I just might.
Jamaica is an odd destination for them. I wouldn't have thought they
go to all the other islands.
I know. I just.
I feel like they went to the Bahamas last year.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, like where else are they gonna go? Like that seems like a very typical East Coast like quick flight to.
It's just more so like I just thought they would go to like Montauk or something like just real coastal of New York or something like that.
Well, they've got to have some type of a trip.
You're right.
They do go to the Hamptons this season.
Oh.
Now, I will say Jennifer's read, Fred Flintstone called, he wants his outfit back. I think even Margaret was like, that was
But just as...
Okay, you got me with that one. You got to go on and laugh. You got to go on and laugh.
I feel like no one else was like reacted to that though. Like how, I mean, I was at least.
Oh, God, Danielle fucking stop. Margaret's the reason we got a divorce. No, it's because you're a shitty person and you don't know how to keep a man. You can land him rich, but I don't know why. Like, you just get on their nerves.
She knows how to hook a man though. And get him engaged.
If you can't keep it, what's the point?
That's a good point. I mean,
that's very Evelyn Lozada.
The original minute man.
Minute marriage more.
Minute marriage, yeah.
No, she just goes around and finds damaged men with a little money. I wouldn't want to deal with it.
Damaged men with a little bit of money.
Well, at least Joe knows. He's getting deported and that's all there is to it. Gia reads the fuck out of her mama, though.
Could you imagine Candy's daughter talking to her like that? Because they're the same age, even though Candy's daughter looks maybe my age. But a black mama would have smacked her across the face.
So Teresa is on the phone with Joe, and they're like having adult arguments, and then Gia's there, and she's like, see what I get? And she said, look, that is your personal shit with my father, so enough. And don't put that girl in that position where it's like, oh no, pick me over him. Like, you both were pieces of shit. You're lucky you were able to make your restitution.
I'm from the old era of,
I'm
the adult and you're the child, and a child needs to stay in a child's place. So,
and if you want a child to stay in a child's place, don't put them in an adult situation.
Okay.
But when you put a child in an adult situation, they're going to give you, check that.
I know.
I love how Margaret screamed, we're not the fucking mafia. Yeah, like y'all really act like you're part of the five families.
They tried to do that season 1 of Jersey, like give it like a mafia tea.
Exactly. It's like, this isn't, if you're going to be mob wives, go on and be mob wives. Now, those were some brawling biffers. You see, wow. you ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
Not about that life.
At all. Like, go up against Dreeder. Go up against Dreeder. She puts an R on her name. That's like how hood she is.
She reminds me, she's like the Evelyn Lozada of that franchise, almost.
But she can keep a man.
Moving on.
Oh shit! I missed that.
You missed
Margaret
that
was pouring champagne on, I guess, whoever pulled that pony.
And that's
probably why she got that.
That's
pony
why
pulled.
she got dragged.
Oh, that was a Kenya Moore drag. Right. Oh God, I forgot about that. Portia really did get her on the ground.
Got a little.
Ooh. And I mean, all that, I'm from Detroit. I mean, like, I just really want to see somebody sock somebody. Like, no hair pulling, no, a straight pow.
They won't let that on camera.
Oh, they need to.
Definitely not. I enjoyed Housewives. I think I like Atlanta a little bit more now.
Okay. I mean, it was cute. It was a cute trailer.
It was cute.
I'll definitely be tuned in.
Right. Hopefully y'all will too. I mean, there's other housewives. And speaking of housewives news, well, in white people news, I guess. But I've been waiting to do this.
Okay. Are you gonna say according to the blast?
Oh my God! You did your according. Oh, I can't do it. Let me see. Let me get it. According to the blast. About Dorit.
What?
Like new allegations, like in danger of having more money seized.
Ooh, they want that 1.2 million, and they want it now.
Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Dorit Kemsley could have more of her money seized as part of her husband's $1.2 million battle. According to the blast, Dorit's husband, PK, owes money to a man named blah blah blah. He is currently attempting to collect on the money. He successfully got $29,634.10 from Dorit's bank account shared with PK. She originally tried to claim the money as was her sole property. Let me see. He tried to make moves to seize the money from the UK account under PK's name. A part of the case, Dorit and PK were ordered to appear in court with their bank statements.
Damn.
So in newly filed documents, they say that during Dorit's deposition about another bank account, the account is in her name, but he believes PK deposits his money into it.
Child, they need to go on and get some green dot cards.
What is that?
It's like a rush card. Like, remember when...
Oh, Lord, that's scam.
Yeah, it's one of those.
The evidence here is that Mr. Kemsley had his income deposited into Mrs. Kemsley's account. Mr. and Mrs. Kemsley have made no effort to rebuke the presumption that the assets in the account are, attributable to that deposit and have presented no evidence to trace the funds in the account to conclusively oh my goodness, this is lawyer speech and it's kind of confusing.
Oh, that's right. I did used to be a paralegal.
Right. I was like, how does he do this so well? You're doing so much better than me.
Well, you'll get some more practice. You'll get your practice.
Attributable. Like, I'm like, fuck. I was like, oh, if Alex can do it, I can do it. But apparently, finish it off. Oh, God. Finish it off. I was fucking tongue-tied. It starts right there.
Oh, okay. He claims PK admitted he directed deposits of his income into Dorit's account to avoid the judgment. Curtis is asking the judge to order Dorit to turn over the money in an account immediately, and a judge has yet to rule. PK has denied owing the $1.2 million, and he claims it was discharged in a UK bankruptcy he filed in 2011. So, girl, you out here just filing bankruptcies around the world, a UK bankruptcy. Not your... What, did you come over here because you fucked up your credit over there so bad you had to get a different country? That's what it seems like to me. Child, they ran your broke ass out of the UK on a rail.
I thought that in a marriage, like, my money is your money, basically. It's like separate bank accounts, basically. I don't know. It's weird. So you have a collective account and your own separate account.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, because there's money that you earn and there's money that they earn, and then there's stuff that you came into the marriage with. Okay. That was yours before. So, I don't know all of the ins and outs for this lawsuit because I don't have UK bankruptcies.
Right.
Then again, I've never been to the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the end of Housewives drama. I really enjoyed your allegedly review of Lion Scallywag, Nicole Murphy on the Wendy Williams show. She did a lot of lying. Like, a lot. Like, as much as 45 was lying. Mm-hmm. And...
misusing taxpayer funds.
Right. So you know how Wendy, like, sent the cease and desist? Mm-hmm. Nicole is feeling the wrath from Love Be Sky because there's 2 more stories that, they just unleashed. And I'm like...
we've got a little breaking news.
But apparently you knew that she lost $10 million of the $15 million settlement. Mm-hmm. Right. I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
And they basically did a timeline of the men that she's been with.
Child, don't ask nobody to pull your card.
Oh, my goodness. So this was the first exclusive. Did you hear that?
No. Nicole Murphy lied on us because Eddie Murphy was livid and demanded she apologize for the Antoine Fuqua photos. Now, he ain't giving you any more money. Well, so I don't care if you mad or not.
Well, the child support for the other kid.
What other kid? Ain't
the fifth child. No, the 5th child is almost 18.
Oh, okay.
So the clock is ticking, which they get into the second story after that one.
So the clock is ticking. I mean, but why does Eddie Murphy care what she does?
That's a really good point, because he's already married already. Remarried.
Deep remarried.
And another kid.
Exactly. 2 more babies.
Oh, it was 2.
I think there are 2 more babies. They've been together for a minute. You don't hear shit out of that white woman. She lives on the resort and minds her business. So, I don't know why Eddie would care. Like, the kids are very, very grown. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like it's going to really affect them.
He said it was. That was the reason why.
Oh, Lord. He basically told Nicole that her home-wrecking ways have negatively impacted their 5 children, and he didn't really know what to say to them. He then gave Nicole explicit instructions to fix the shit or else. What's the or else? Again,
right.
You can't, you ain't gonna hit me. You ain't gonna stop paying. And that's it. That's all there is. I'd be like, okay, I don't care. And child, you knew that she was her huzzy and a homewrecker back when she was fucking Lisa Ray's man. Lisa Ray was too busy going to the cleaners to try to get them stains out of them white outfits. I'm sorry, she always got little coffee spots here, little something there, little food particles. Does she still
just wear all white?
She tries to. And whenever now that they've got high definition, it's like, girl, you can be in white, but it's dingy. She always in some dingy white. You can see it now that the cameras are HD. You can see it. I see dinge. I see soil. I see dirt.
Not soil.
Soil. When the garment's been worn too long. You need to hang it up.
That's when you throw out the whites when they become dingy.
She don't know about that.
Considering Nicole's lifestyle is primarily funded through Eddie's income, she had no choice but to try and clean up her mess. Less than 24 hours later, Nicole issued an apology via TMZ. Sources also tell Love Beat Scott that Antoine fully believes he was set up by Nicole in Italy, that she called the paparazzi to take pictures of him. Now, this was a new theory that she called the paparazzi to take photos of her, so he would be forced, or Layla would be forced to get a divorce from him, so she can like move on in. And I can kind of see that.
What? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. That's a crackhead nincompoop. Shout out to Jackie.
Who would care to take photos of Nicole Murphy, though?
Oh,
in Italy.
I mean,
who?
I agree. That I agree. I completely and utterly agree. But on the same token, why would Nicole think this would be good press? Ain't nobody gonna buy shit.
It was self-serving for her, because if he got caught red-handed by Layla, then Layla would be forced to get a divorce, kind of like how Wendy Williams.
But here's my thing: like, you really are gonna want to be with the woman who pulled that stunt? Like, nobody's stupid. Well, like, why would she think like, oh yeah, this is gonna cement our relationship?
Well, that's why it didn't work, because he believes she did that to trap him. Damn. I don't know. I do not know.
Ooh.
And this was the second one. I was just like, okay, now they have an axe to grind at this point.
Well, you know what? Don't lie on people.
That was a very good point. Yeah, you knew that Nicole Murphy got swindled out of $10 million and has a massive debt and is desperate for a man with money.
I agree to all of that.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember when she lost the $10 million, and I was like, why would you give him that much money when you only had 15? Ugh. Like, that's what I'd be like. I would invest, maybe two. I'd give you a cute 2.
According to our sources, this put Nicole at a financial disadvantage and left her in a massive debt. Not long after, Nicole found herself with Michael Strahan. They were engaged for 5 years. 5 years.
Ooh, engaged for 5 years.
Right.
Child, you had already lost the best years of your life, so now you had the second best, and you pissed those away.
Before they broke up over prenup negotiations in 2014.
Because she wanted another Eddie payout. She wanted that football money. You see, you were supposed to be set for life, really, but you blew it. And then a 5-year engagement. Y'all was arguing about that prenup for 3 years. How much did you want, Nicole? How much did you want?
I think she wanted a cool, 8 figures.
She did, but you gotta be smart. Like, I think a cute $2 million would have been fine. And then also, you're supposed to be making your own money, doing your own shit,
the jewelry and the skincare line, I just saw it. I was just... That neck.
Oh, and those cheap beads. That Mardi Gras shit.
I saw that. Shout out to New Orleans.
You can make it a necklace or I was like, I haven't said that since I was 12.
Right. That's archaic jewelry.
Flexi blocks. The blocks that move. That's the tea.
Now, this was a drag. This paragraph right here. So from Michael, she ran to Jimmy Jackson, then Nick Cannon, and eventually made her way to Antoine Fuqua in hopes of securing another stable bag. She only has one child left with Eddie under the age of 18, and his child support finances her lifestyle. So time is running out. Do not lie on me, Scott. Good goodness.
Ooh.
There's plenty of tea left in this kettle. Since this story broke, Nicole's enemies have been coming out of the woodworks with all types of stories. Let this be a lesson in hopes that no one decides to lie on us again. End quote.
Well. I mean, that's the thing. You've got to remember when you're dealing with people like a B. Scott, or even in us, people who get out here every day with the microphone, they're always going to have the microphone at the end of the day, and they can talk. They can have a little special segment dedicated to you.
Dedicated to you.
Girl, don't become a pet project. Don't become a. You know what? I'm gonna make a coin off you, Petty.
That's what they're doing. Mm-hmm. But moving on,
like men do from Nicole.
T.
Tristan Thompson calls Khloe Kardashian beautiful
Lord,
as he continues to comment on her social media. Ivy, can't y'all leave each other the fuck alone? Just co-parent. Really?
Tired. I'm really tired. I'm tired of him. Like, we wouldn't even known him.
Sure wouldn't.
If it wasn't for her.
If you notice when they talk sports, like I see on Twitter, like they talk about Klay Thompson, they talk about the Curry brothers, they talk about LeBron, but they never talk about Tristan Thompson. They never talk about him in sports, only with the Kardashians.
Right, because he's not a franchise player.
Well, what is he?
Just a random basketball player, I guess. I mean, he's in the league.
Oh, okay. The league.
The league. We'll get to that show later. Yeah, I don't know. I just hate hearing about what's her name? Kaya Kardashian?
Kaya Kardashian.
Oh. What's her name? Khloe, yeah.
Coles.
I
call her Coles because she reminds me of Coles. Like, boxy, far, and there's nothing in there I ever want.
And you always got to return the clothing?
I never buy anything there.
That's a good point.
Nivea is coming out with new music.
Who?
Today's episode was brought to you by the Avian Society.
Is it a skincare line?
The Nivea skincare line is more famous than the Nivea singer.
That's the only Nivea I acknowledge. Anyway.
Let's see. It's her first studio album in 15 years. Wow. Now available on all streaming platforms. If you want to give it a listen, let us know how it is in the comments, because we don't have time.
I don't have time. I'm guessing like the child support is running out, and she has maybe 3 years left since 15 years passed by.
No, I think she's just bored. Maybe because she
enjoy those checks. She has a Dream check and Lil Wayne check.
Well, Lil Wayne owed millions to the IRS. Yeah, so I heard Jay-Z paid off that debt for him. So we don't know how Wayne's checks are.
Okay,
but Dream's checks are on time.
They really are. You never hear Christina Milian complain about him that much.
You only see her on Instagram living every ounce of her best life. That's when you got the baby and you're happy. That's when you got the baby. Not when you marry somebody and it's all weird. Now you've got to go through a divorce.
Oh, so this big news broke yesterday. J-Lo and Shakira are officially the headliners of Superbowl 2020. I think it's due time for J-Lo, but they upped the ante by putting Shakira on there. Like, Shakira is, I think, more international.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
That is a Latina bonanza. That's basically like having Beyonce and Rihanna headline together.
Yeah.
Because we've never seen J-Lo and Shakira, like...
No, we haven't.
And they're in two different lanes.
Yeah, because J-Lo...
very different lanes.
It's interesting, because, like, I know, like, Shakira is, like, really big in South America.
Oh, yeah.
Big in Spain and Portugal. But J-Lo, you don't hear about her international stuff as much. She seems to be bigger here.
Right. And she gives kind of like a Kylie Minogue, like a Latin Kylie
Minogue. My God, that's exactly it. It's like, big deal somewhere else, over here.
But yeah, everyone's excited. But yeah, so much for that boycott, though.
Ciao.
So much for that boycott. And we're mad at Jay-Z, but, you know, we're going to tune into that, right?
I'm going to see it. I know the dancing will be amazing.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a production.
The vocals will be pre-recorded, and the dancing will be on point.
Right. And you know what? Hopefully, maybe one day we'll get Beyonce and Rihanna to perform together.
What would that sound like?
I don't know.
See, Beyonce's always trying to sing at the top of her damn lungs, and Rihanna can't. So, like, Rihanna can't even sing backup for Beyonce. Let's be real. I like Rihanna. I think she's a sweet person. I think she's a brilliant business mind, but she's not the best singer. And you can't put her up there with one of the best singers of our time. Right. I'll give her that.
But, you know, aside from her, like, you know, sleeping with Jay-Z, I don't expect her to perform with Beyonce.
What? So you're telling me that Rihanna slept with the all-powerful Beyonce's husband, and she still has a career to speak of? A-Marie merely...
Beyonce makes money off of Rihanna. Because Rihanna is managed by Roc Nation.
They could have managed A-Marie, too. Hell, she just buried that girl's career for no fucking reason. I mean,
we saw not Rihanna.
We saw but A. Marie, I think, is vocally more talented and has more dancing ability.
I mean, so does Normani and Tinashe.
I don't know
do
about
that.
No, I saw that Necklace Wonder live on that little
the Victoria's
Broadway. No, when
you talking about Tinashe.
When Tinashe did Rent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, honey, no. I'm denying your application to Rent.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No one watched that though, so I'm gonna give it a pass. I don't have evidence because I didn't watch it.
Well, I saw that piss poor performance.
How did we get from Shakira to? Oh yeah, I remember. I was making the comparison. In You're Gonna Die news, Rainbow Bright denies witness protection upon his release.
You know what? Here's why. They arrested the whole gang. There's nobody left to come after him.
He say he'd rather just hire 24/7 security.
I mean, there's really no way witness protection would work for him anyway, and he's got money to make.
Right. He thinks he's gonna gonna have a career resurgence, which I think he's done.
You never know. You never know. What do you think about snitching? Because so many people have so many opinions.
I mean, I know, right? Like Remy Ma.
Like, oh my God! Like, if you don't, if you can't do the time, don't do shit. And it's like, well, you know what? How did your children feel about having to do that time with you? Maybe if you had snitched on somebody, you could have been out sooner. Might have been able to do something with your career.
Right. So the more that you have to lose, and I'm pretty sure he was the only one that had the most to lose.
He has legal money that they can't seize.
Right. And then 47 years, and to get none if you just snitch? Come on, y'all. Is the code that important to y'all? In the comments, hands who would snitch.
And
what?
I was going to say, now how can you expect honor and integrity from somebody?
Thieves?
Exactly.
I never believed that.
From murderers. And no, you're absolutely right. It's like, y'all are out here, attacking people, stealing shit, doing whatever. Payola.
I'm surprised he hasn't been shanked yet in prison. But he's probably
I don't think he's that important for anybody to risk another minute for.
Yeah.
I mean, the gang is like, what, Treyway? Like, how powerful are they? They got them all.
And he ain't got that much money to put out a hit. Mm-hmm. You got to have money to put out a hit.
You have a lot of money.
Like Tekashi, he put out a hit on somebody.
He had the money to do it.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, if you're dealing with people that are putting out hits,
those type of hits.
Not actual hits.
Right.
But, yeah, I can't expect anything from them. It's honestly like, okay, let me go and get my deal first.
Someone on Twitter said something very, very real. They said, why should Tekashi be worried about, when he leaves prison? I mean, George Zimmerman is still alive.
Girl.
And so if George Zimmerman is still with us...
You know what?
That's very true.
I mean, when you put it like that, ain't nobody even worrying about you.
Right. And I was like, you know what? That is a fair point.
I think, honestly, they got all the people that would try to hurt him. Like, I don't think there's that many other members lying about.
Oh. He really is the Rita Ora of rap, and everyone has been... My tweet went viral that I posted yesterday. Vic Mensa, who is just a great specimen.
Oh, okay. He's cute.
Very cute. He's a rapper. He was on a real blip in the pan, but then he cut off his hair, and he looks really good. He's like a fashionista, and he's been given pan tea, not panty, pan tea. So all the gays are kind of like, what do you call it?
Being thirsty,
foaming at the mouth.
I still haven't.
So
seen
yeah,
this guy.
I just said that. Google Vic Mensa. But Vic Mensa, I said he's basically the Rita Ora of rap. Because what does Rita Ora really do? And can you name 3 Rita Ora songs?
I can't name 3 Rita Ora songs, but I know somebody owes her ass a favor because they've been trying to prop that career up. They tried to prop it up in the UK. They've tried to prop it up here. Like,
they tried to make Fetch happen and it did not work.
Oh.
Yeah, since he cut his hair, like, he looks...
Is that what they're going for these days?
He gives a Butch Trade type pan fantasy. Like, right here. Right
he looks
here.
like every other guy in our neighborhood. So I'm not like... I mean, he ain't ugly, but I'm not blown away.
Mm-hmm.
I think Maluma is prettier.
He also dressed in drag.
Oh, okay.
For attention.
Oh, God. I can't. I'm done.
Did you see this?
I'm tapping out.
Did you see? Oh, my goodness.
No, not drag for attention.
It's, avant-garde, I guess.
I guess.
But yes, anywho.
Jazzy Face surprises Sierra on stage.
Yeah,
but I'm surprised that Sierra is on stage with this tour. How is it going?
It is going well.
Aren't you supposed to be going to it?
I'll get to that. It's going well, and it's actually the 15th anniversary of her album Goodies, which went 5 times platinum.
Goodies was good.
Goodies was good.
The
and
Evolution.
That was what lifted her to the top. I didn't even know what to do. I was just like, this is what catapulted her to stardom.
That Get Up is still my song. I will still put that on a Saturday night when I'm getting ready to go out. Like,
or even That's Right. Like, I bet you won't get That's My Jam. Like, that was like, we want her to still make music like that, but she just refused. I want to sing a ballad, but Mama, I want to sing. No, singing does not put food on the table.
What are you doing joining a choir?
Oh, so this is some other tea. So apparently, like, you can't air this one, right? Anywho, we're back.
The shit I just heard about how broke down and janky and bootleg
just behind
this
the scenes,
tour is, honey. You know where I'm gonna get my ticket? Groupon, because that's where they all at.
It's coming too next week.
Oh my god!
So if you want to go, it'll probably be a good cute $30, but it's gonna be general admission probably. And who wants to be in general admission? Not you. Because I don't like it. I had to do it for Lizzo on Today's Show, and you saw on TV I had those fucking babies in my face.
I mean, you know what? There's just nothing general about me.
And I don't like babies on my face.
Ice-T's wife, Coco, is still breastfeeding, and that baby is 4 years old.
Ew. Like, he can talk.
If you can ask for it, you probably shouldn't have it.
Oh my God.
I mean, honey, that's their family, that's their life.
Right, like, why does she tell somebody that?
Because people don't know how to keep their business out the street.
That's just like my girl Zazie Beetz saying she just does a little cat wash or something like that. I don't know.
Shouldn't have told nobody.
Right, like, this day and age, you just can't share everything.
I can't believe they have private plane money, though. She's breastfeeding this girl.
Has money. Long money.
That's true. He has been on that show for years. And then, like, he still has his own masters for all of his old songs and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, if he got masters, then yeah, he does have private plane money.
Yeah. Ice-T is like an OG. Like, he's an OG rapper. People forget that though. Like, he was even before Ice Cube, like going like the transition to acting. Oh my God! Do we have a breaking news?
No. Well, it's not breaking, but Nick Cannon is getting his own daytime talk show with Deb Ma Mercury.
Yeah, he announced it on the Wendy Williams show.
And I guess that's going to be who replaces her in the next 2 years. Lord.
No, apparently
maybe even a year up.
They're going to go back to back. So I think he's going to be
No, honey, she's going to go back to crack and he's going to stay on the show. He's going to keep that time slot.
Back to crack. Oh, Lord.
I mean, she's the one who said she did it, so it ain't like I'm making shit up.
else.
Are you interested in seeing Nick Cannon's daytime show?
Someone asked me that. Well, they asked me, do I think Nick Cannon is attractive? And the answer is a swift no, because he is a fucking lame-ass person. He's just really lame. He's one of those, 30-year-olds who acts like they're still 15, like Chris Brown. But he has that long face. And he has bagged some really successful women, and then they all go on to more successful men after him.
Mariah Carey is fucking her backup dancer.
Well, she went to a billionaire after him.
He fleeced her. And then she
got money back. She got that money.
Did she actually
get that money? She did.
Did she, or was that just something that they put out?
No, she got the money.
I'm going to need to see a canceled check. I don't think she got shit from him. I don't think there was an overseas
law. You want to see the receipts?
I want to see the receipts. Because you would have had to sue him in Australia. I don't even know if you could have sued him in America for that.
Well, Christine...
I just think that she's it's like something that she said and then the blogs kind of ran with it. But when did we hear about them going to court? We didn't hear shit about court.
I don't know.
Unless
I feel like they got it.
That from where? And again, also, he was supposedly low-key fleecing her, and then his billions were in question. Child, I think that shit ended on a sour note, and I don't think she got anything for her troubles, like everybody the hell else. Well, again, I'll need to see court documentation. Link an article.
Christina Milian went to a better man. I think he's got money or whatever.
The fitness guy?
I guess.
He still is not like a brand like Nick Cannon, who has Wildin' Out, a podcast, a TV show.
Nicole Scherzinger is dating a billionaire race car driver.
On and off.
No, I think
Nicole is another one that can't get it, man. She been chasing that Hamilton boy forever. Girl, give it up. Find somebody else, because she always keep going back to his ass. That's her problem.
But back to the original statement.
Her whole life has just been an exercise and almost in tragedies.
Well, she's on that new show by Nick Cannon, actually, which is awkward.
No,
since they used to date.
Child, that was a grillion years ago.
Okay.
I'm sure they're fine. He you still running up after the Hamilton boy, and I'm out here doing my thing. I don't think they care. Well, if they don't have kids together, it's
okay.
If you had to work with somebody that you went out with 10 years ago, would you care? Y'all are different people.
You're right.
Completely and utterly different.
She's on that show, The Masked Singer.
Oh, okay.
And I think Nick Cannon is a host or a producer. He's probably both. Because he works a lot. I got to give that to him. But he's lame as fuck. I wouldn't watch his show. He gets on my nerves. My everlasting nerves. I hated him when he was on All That.
He was on All That?
Yeah, that's where he started.
I had no idea.
He crept in on Keenan and Kel's success. Oh. And he kind of replaced Kel.
Okay.
So
Life has tried to replace Kel so many times, but he's still here fighting.
He is still here,
Tisha Campbell song.
Tisha Campbell. Do you want to talk about those new allegations with Remy Ma?
Oh, yes.
You sure?
Why? What are they?
So Brittany whatever is alleging that Papoose was the one that assaulted her, and Remy Ma is the one that's trying to take the fall for him. Let's look at the story, because that does sound a little crazy.
Now, you've been literally on Instagram saying Remy Ma hit me, and now it's Papoose?
Well, it was
your story changed.
It was exposed on a leaked Instagram story.
She alleges that she has video of Papoose knocking her out. Child, you would have put that photo out and gotten all your coin. I don't buy a word. I don't even think that this article is real. I think it's a hologram. I think it's just some shit Shade Room made up to try to keep up with media takeout. That shit, it's just... I followed this story, and she's been very persistent in that Remy Ma hit her. Because remember, Remy Ma was still on parole. She had to get a new ankle monitor.
Right.
That government anklet. So I don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it. I can't even give you an allegedly.
New allegation.
And we don't even have the leaked Snapchat. Why didn't y'all post the leaked Snapchat? See?
Right.
It's fishy.
That's true. Oh, I guess it leaked, and I guess they don't want to show it or some shit. I don't know.
They show everything the hell else. They repost everybody else's story.
And she actually took a picture with the black eye that she had. Anywho.
But also, if you had that kind of footage, you just would have put it out.
Right.
Like, you would have sold it to TMZ, gotten your coin, and then sued them and gotten more coin. Well, a little bit of coin. Like, don't go paying 2 lawyers.
Does she even have that money? Where is she getting that money from?
I don't know. I don't know how she's eating.
So what do we think about the recent episode of Basketball Wives?
Well,
that was quite the episode and a lot to unpack.
I have to say, seeing Cece cuss Evelyn out was amazing.
She grew a backbone right in front of us.
I really was...
Like, she was fed up. She was really fed up. I gotta give it to her. She stood up to a bully.
And
she's like, what did you call me? A bitch. That's what I called you. Like, oh.
It's nothing new. Nothing new.
Right?
Like, this is shit I've been telling you. Stop acting an ass. Kristen is the worst person in the world. And she's just awful. She kept trying to go over all this old shit with Cece, and Cece's like, we don't talk. Why are you trying to have a conversation?
And
I'm good being done.
She put up that the old tea that she like said something about OG before she knew OG.
Exactly.
And then Cece spilled some interesting tea saying that Kristen called Shawnee a bitch.
Before they met. And so it's like, okay, if you want to get some old shit, let's get some old shit.
But then Shawnee didn't care, which is really like weird.
Shawnee didn't care because she wants to keep Kristen as part of the core 4 and wants to throw Cece out. They want to be mad at Cece like they want to be mad at OG.
Interesting.
They just don't like them. They just want to be mad at them.
Shawnee was very one-sided this episode.
Yeah.
I thought she would be like the, the objectionable person, but no. What did you think about Phoebe at the table versus Jackie? I
like that Jackie did not give her a moment. And the next night, both of their reads were pretty weak. But I will definitely say when Jackie was just sitting there like, just sip my wine.
When she threw out the 20,
you can scream.
That was funny.
The 20 was cute.
Crack
the 20 was cute. That was a cute moment.
And she took that 20 too.
Yeah, you know she did.
Knows she need the money. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if she did crack. Crack is cheap.
I will say she doesn't look healthy. Something about her skin,
she looks skinny, but
something sallow, like get some vitamins. Maybe you need to go back on prenatals even when you're not pregnant.
She doesn't give me a crack tea, honestly. She gives me a Molly and Coke tea.
Now, I could see that. A party girl tea.
Right.
A party pack tea.
The capital
her sissy
T.
Small, yeah. Oh, Lord, not the capital
T, The capital
honey.
T.
That's usually the sissies. I don't think she out there on that crystal.
But that was a good episode. I enjoyed it. The next episode doesn't look that great.
It's the finale. It's always boring.
And I feel like the reunion isn't going to give us anything.
I mean, I'm sick of this narrative that OG is any more aggressive than anybody else on this show.
Right.
It's
tired.
It is. Like, everybody here,
That's a requirement to be on the show.
Right. You know what? Nicki Minaj is being quiet, so we don't have anything negative to say about her. Except check out that new Fendi collection, because that shit was actually cute.
Yeah, she came out with 2 songs. She came out with a Fendi song, and then she's on this song called iPhone. It came out today with Da Baby. I don't know who that is.
Oh, I think he's somebody who hit somebody who was trying to steal his chain. And that's what you get.
But, it was just like, a 45-second Nicki Minaj feature, which she does,
Cute. That's fine. We ain't got nothing negative to say. You see, when you're not out here attacking babies, we'll leave that ass alone. Right. Hell, we gave you full free press and promo.
Right.
So, no, we're not biased. Well, sometimes we are. But for the most part, it's like, well, you're out here acting a fool. Hell, you were so quiet, I had to bring it up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, and the thing is, she still put shit out, but didn't get on anybody's nerve with it.
Right.
Oh, if she could continue in this direction, I might start listening.
But yet she retired, which is, I'm kind of confused by that.
I'm going to let it go. As if this, maybe she's retired from the mess.
Okay.
That would
maybe that's
that would
what
be
she
a
meant.
relief.
Hey, maybe that's what she meant.
I kind of feel like the girls on the talk. Do something with your life. Taraji P. Henson wants a simple, fun wedding with no bridal party. Me too. I've always said I want to get married on a boat with like 5 people. Maybe 10.
Like 5 people in your wedding or just 5 people attending?
Like 5 to 10 people attending. I don't want it to be like no big public mess.
Oh, okay. I kind of want a big wedding.
I just feel like good people on a boat, sail around for a few days. How did JoJo Dancer get on Married to Medicine?
I don't know, and we will find out on Sunday.
Child, that
it looks
is
like
just...
she came for her, too.
She said, we're going to let you continue to live it up while you don't pay your taxes. What?
Isn't this off the brand? Like, Jocelyn should not be on Bravo.
You know, she shouldn't, yet she is.
She is a WeTV VH1 type heifer.
And I just... Is it just going to be this one episode? Are you going to keep her?
What if she's on it? What if she's a friend of?
I could see her being stunt casting as a friend of. Let's see what she'll give. She's a reality veteran.
Whose friend do you think she is?
I think she's that new girl's friend. Paulette.
No.
Simone's friend. I think Simone's friend comes into the circle more, and I think that's Simone's friend.
No.
Friend
I think she
friend.
knows Quad. I think she probably knows or Heavenly.
Okay.
Because you know Sister Circle like invites anybody on that show.
We should try to get on.
We probably could.
They ain't got, I see them being like, okay, you got to be in town because we ain't got flight or hotel money.
I can see that too. No flight, transportation, or lodging.
Not even a per diem. But I wasn't mad at it. Maybe that's what the show needs, because I'm sick of these women and these dead marriages.
Okay, I was like, are we on the same page?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a show about dead marriages and marriages on resuscitation. Some marriages are in a vegetative state where it's like, well, you're married. You can say it. But it doesn't look like much of an accomplishment to me. It would be nice to see her come in and just shake the piss out of these ladies.
Not physically.
Well, I mean, hell, we've seen that Toya and Mariah will scrap.
Well, I don't think they'll ever let that happen again. I don't even think they were expecting that. I just really wish they fell in the pool. That would have been reality. That would have been down reality fight Hall of Fame. You have wigs floating in the pool. It
would have been true Dynasty. It would have been true, like, taking it back to Dynasty, the ladies in evening gowns fighting at the party. Felicity Huffman's daughter won't be barred from taking another SAT test.
In white people news.
Oh, God. We've heard that Sophia wants to go to college, so she must take a legit SAT test.
I would go to school out of the country. If I was.
Oh, God, you know what? And they got the money for it. You got me in this mess. Oh, no, come on, cough up.
I don't want nobody to say I bought my degree. I'll go like to Italy or some shit or France.
Yeah, you just study abroad for a minute, because that
will follow you. Oh, who's your mom?
Yeah, you've got to change your name.
Oh, here we go.
She wanted to be an actress, and she's probably fucked that up for her.
I mean, just think of the other chicks' kids. They got the real blunt of it.
Yeah, because they were influencers.
Because they didn't even want to go to college.
Yeah, and they had their own businesses.
Right, which are now
defunct.
Right.
Oh, God. In first class news, somebody got really upset that the airline wouldn't let them use the first class bathroom, that they had to wait for the bathroom in coach.
I mean, the airline situation...
You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. You know it's bullshit. No, this is why I don't like travel that much, because it's like, unless I, do a GoFundMe for first class tickets, it's 6 hours of misery, and you can attest to that. I tried to get him. I told you.
But everyone should know that the airline industry, it's a caste system. It's such a caste system. Like, you have, the lower class in the back with the tumbleweeds and the chickens running around the floor. And then in the front, you have, a big-ass grand piano in the front. Everyone's sipping champagne. It shouldn't be like that. That's why I like Southwest, where it's just you get there early, you get to sit in the front.
Oh, okay.
There's more so what's the word I'm looking for?
Communist.
Communist, yeah.
So it's like the whole plane, like JetBlue. Like everybody's in the same class. Yeah, I felt like I was on a bus. So I like Alaskan Airlines, and I like Alaskan Airlines first class. Don't really want to do anything other than that.
Okay. Because I like JetBlue.
It gives you that communist tea, and I was like, I thought it was going to be an upgrade.
JetBlue and Southwest, I do not mind.
I thought it was going to be more of an upgrade. You know what it was? I went out of my way to fly JetBlue.
Long as the plane has an exit row for me to sit in, I'm good.
Okay.
Because Southwest, all I got to do is just like get there and get to that exit row seat. Just hurry up to it.
And they don't charge you extra.
They don't charge you extra.
Oh, that's cute.
Or I could go to Delta or any other airline and just ask the person for sympathy. And just be like, miss, like, I'm just wondering if there are any standby tickets available because, I'm 6'7", and I just want to be comfortable for 3 hours. And then I'm cute, too. So then...
Child, he be working it.
I'm just saying, like, it usually works 80% of the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could see the stewards and the stewardesses being, right this way, sir, right this way.
And you don't know unless you ask. Like, closed mouths don't get fed.
True. Okay, well, we will see you sooner than Nicole Murphy sees financial stability.
Or we'll see you sooner than Nicole Murphy sees some dignity.
Well, damn. Find functional hilarity at the Pop Roast Emporium.